This is crazy. Let's just have a moment here for a second. Odds are, if you are watching this video, you need a breather. You need to breathe. Take a second. Wow. Truthfully, this place is probably going to get more and more pretty as we continue this video. But I just turned 27, which means I am 3 years away from turning 30. So needless to say, I had that realization about 6 months ago that this was happening, English. And I actually filmed a video, same video, but the way that my life looks now compared to 6 months ago is drastically different. So this was the actual week of my birthday, and so I wanted to refilm it. And once I saw this location, this spot, I knew that I wanted to refilm this anyways. And if you clicked on this video, odds are you're in the same boat. You are 30, you're just past 30, and you're maybe you feel like you're not there yet, or that you're behind, or that you don't have your life figured out yet, or people are telling you to get a real job, or whatever that may be. Like, I feel you, and this is for you, and we're gonna talk about it. Maybe you've changed your direction so many times that you don't even know like what your plan A and your plan B is anymore, because again, that's me. That's exactly what just happened. So if you're like me, maybe you just got out. If you're like me, maybe you just got out of a relationship, you just moved out, you just moved to a new place, moved back home, like whatever that might be, life changes and that's okay. Or maybe you're quietly crushing it, but still every time you go on Instagram, you look at these like 18-year-olds, 20-year-old millionaires, and you're just like, dude, I might as well give up now. Or maybe you're ahead of the curve and you're younger and you are catching this early on, and you just want to be inspired of how you can get to a point where you're 30 years old and are stoked about where you're at. 'Cause that's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, I have 3 years until I'm 30. I have goals and I have plans, and I want to keep myself accountable to wake up on my 30th birthday and be proud of the things that I did. And no matter what I did, no matter how much I did, I'm going to be proud. And also, like, 30 is not a deadline. It's not a finish line. If there's one thing I've realized in my 20s, you live and you learn continuously all the time. And there's not just like a hump that you get over. There's not a finish line that you hit and then all of a sudden everything is easier. It's not the case. I gave up that dream this year because life will always throw challenges at you. Life will always have stress. There will always be more work to do. We have to make a living throughout our whole life until the day we die. So there's not just like a point where we retire and life is 100% easy now. Again, for whatever reason, my childhood brain just like thought like I was almost there. I realized that it's a continual grind and a continual battle. And especially 30 years old, it's not like, oh, I have to figure my life out by 30 or else I'm screwed. That's not the case either. Yeah, I just want to share more and talk about it today. I have some talking points that I want to talk about. Again, come hang out with me at this beautiful spot, and let's go over there because I want to get a closer look. So yeah, I've got 3 years until I'm 30. Overall, it's really exciting. My life has changed a lot. There's a lot that's been going on, but I'm choosing to look at it like a new beginning. Not like my life is so chaotic now and now I'm screwed, you know? So let's put you back down here, big puppy. Truthfully, I wrote a lot of talking points out there, and on the hike over here, but really I just want to kind of chat with you guys because I feel you. We live in such a time where comparison is a real thing, and I think regardless of where we're at, we can still live a happy life. We can still be stoked on what we've done and our progress. But I'm making this video, A, for me, B, for you, to maybe push that boundary a little bit more. Because again, 6 months ago, I filmed a similar video, and now my life looks nothing how it did. I went through a breakup. Um, if you're wondering what this is, I had a growth on my leg and it was skin cancer, and so I'm dealing with that. Going through surgery to take it out in a few weeks. Moved home back in with my parents to figure out my life. The list can go on. But again, the same thing happened this morning. The gate was closed. I got a call from the surgeon, like this and that. Like there could have been multiple points on this walk since I woke up at 5 a.m. to this point of filming that I could have like complained, stopped, gave up. But I realized that you just flow with it. You just roll with the punches and you just roll with it and not look at them like punches. I'm like, oh, another thing. Cool. Got it. I'm a master problem solver. Like, who cares? I'm on it. Nothing's gonna tear me down. And this is what this is I've realized I only have 3 years left until I'm 30, and that kind of snuck up on me where I'm like, oh shit, there's a list of things I want to do by the time I'm 30, and now I only have 3 years to do them. So a part of that is something that I've been dreaming up for a while, and I've even made YouTube videos of different things, and plugged this idea in, and I have yet to edit those because it didn't feel right. And this feels like the announcement video, if you will. I'm working on a brand called No.Redo. Basically that we don't have a redo button on life. We don't have a second chance. We have this body here and now, and this earth here and now, this present moment here and now. And there's not going to be a redo button at the end of it to do it differently. And so I want to create a community of people who are in the same mindset to live life to the fullest, to go see places like this. Holy shit. To launch that business, to launch that brand, to do the thing, drop out of college. The best parts of life are when I've taken a risk and went for something, whether that be dropping out of college, whether that be now choosing to be friends with my ex and move on. They can be difficult, they can be hard, but on the other side of them is something better. If it excites you, even just a little bit more, do it. That's been my motto. And I've been flying FPV, as you probably know, and doing video for probably what you know. But I felt kind of empty. I felt like this last year, I really didn't dive into it at all. There was a lot of things going on mentally, emotionally, physically, the whole thing. But I feel like I found a deeper purpose because I want to help people out more. I want to feel like I have a bigger impact on the world rather than just making cool videos. So for me, I'm starting this brand, No.Redo. If you were in the early days, Sonder Sites, we did like 22 podcast episodes with me and my buddy Pierce. We had a sticker business, phone case business. It was super fun, actually. It got us outside to disconnect, to reconnect to nature. And this is kind of like a 2.0 version of that. I'm taking everything that I knew from the last 5 years, from dropping out of college to now where I'm at. And it's a learning process. Is it going to be perfect? Absolutely not. Like, I don't even really know what No.Redo is going to be, truthfully. But I do know the ethos and the purpose behind it. And I think this time, I'm just going to build it as I go, because I've done this in the past. I've waited to build something because it wasn't fully clear, or it wasn't fully established. And then I wait and I wait and I wait, and then 2 years go by and it's still not done, and I'm not even interested in it anymore, like whatever that might be. So I'm like throwing that out because I think it really is just perfectionism. So I just want to start this and let the community and myself build it. If you are someone that wants to build a brand like this, that has this ethos behind it, I'm gonna move around a little bit. Then come on, come and join, because I want some business partners. I want people who are down to build, rather than me doing it alone or with like one other person, because There's so much power behind doing it with people and doing it with a group of people who um, inspire you, that you can bounce ideas off of each other. I think that's super important. So if you're down, let me know. If you're just down to join and be a part of this ethos, whatever it might be, I'm thinking more like inspirational films, podcasts, online courses teaching you how to like do different things, learn AI, help train it to be your life coach. Overall, the purpose really is to inspire people and help people through like whatever you're building and whatever you're trying to learn and achieve. Let's work on it. Let's do it. Let's do the damn thing. Again, there's no redo button on life. Like, let's run it and let's inspire people and like be someone in your corner, because chances are, if you're in this video as well, that you're nearing 30 and people are probably telling you to like get your life together, get a real job, do this, do that. And you're like, but I see it, like I see the vision, I see it, it's almost there. And I'm not trying to give up, but everybody around me is like doing something different. Maybe they have kids, maybe they have a full-time job, maybe they're this, then that, whatever. If you have people who believe in you and people in your corner, like you can do anything. So that's another part of this. And a big part of that, again, is to change your identity. And with that, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit on us to get serious. So in order to do this, I think there's a big step that comes into play of like, yes, being around people who believe in you, but also believing in yourself. And that's been a huge step for me this year. Being confident in who I am, my skills, my abilities, my lessons that I've learned, the people who I've learned from, my creativity, my mind, my brain, me just as a human. Like, I believe in myself now, and that's a huge part of this. And if you don't, there's a big part of like reprogramming yourself, which will be a part of this No.Redo brand, but you have to do things, you have to change, you have to upgrade. And one thing that I wanted to talk about was this upgrade that I made this week. This little necklace here. It's zoom in. I hope this is focusing. I don't know. It's a fern leaf. It represents a new leaf, a new beginning, a new chapter. But previously, I had this guy. It deserves a little spotlight here. This was my necklace for about 2-3 years maybe. And this thing I found on Maui. Basically, I've had this thing ever since I met my ex, ever since we started being friends. And so this time on the island, I knew that this was a new chapter, a new beginning, new leaf, new whatever, lots of new things. And I knew that I needed a new piece to just like start this new chapter, this 3-year chapter. And so this thing called to me, found it really early on, really easy, and I was like, yep, that's mine, snagging that. It's a programming thing for me. It's like when I put this on, I see this new version of myself, this new chapter. I don't see the last 3 years and what that was for me. It's still beautiful. I'm still going to keep this. I'm still going to wear it every so often, but I need to put myself into a mindset that this is new and I'm evolving. So if you're doing the same shit over and over again, of course you're getting the same results. So we're doing things differently, and I'm super excited to start this No.Redo brand. I'm excited for whoever is down to join. And what I realized is previously, in my younger years, I would post something and talk about it, and only if people were like interested or reciprocated, then I would pursue it. But what I've realized is that leads to burnout, that leads to whatever, like the people who go viral for one thing and then they have to keep on doing that one thing forever, and then they burn out. It's a thing. It for sure is a thing. I realized that I just want to create what I love, what I truly believe in, and people will come to that because I'm going to be way more passionate about creating it and bring the energy to it a lot more. And I'm going to be more on top of doing it more often because I am fueled by it rather than people fueling me. So this whole like outward outward validation, that's the word, total bullshit. Over it. I just want to do things that feel good to me. And so this is what's feeling good to me in this moment, in this new scene of life. I'm still going to do video. I'm still going to bring on clients. I'm still going to fly FPV. I'm still going to do the things, but this is something that, again, has been calling me and that I've been putting on the back burner for like later. And this idea has already been in here for a year and a half. So don't wait. Life is short. Life is way too short. I could die tomorrow. I could die today. Start building what you want. That's kind of the whole vibe for No.Redo. So again, if you're interested, comment below and let's like start chatting about what this is, what we want to bring to the table. So cheers. I'm going to move this back and close this out. So really the last thing that I'll say is 3 years is not that long. Someone told me the other day that the days go by slow, but the years go by fast. Truly feel that. Do I understand it? Absolutely not. Like I understand it, but I don't. All of a sudden, blink, 27 years old. Next year will be 10 years since I graduated high school. That benchmark is crazy to hit. Again, the time is going to pass regardless. So there's no redo button on life. This is a call to you, a call to action to like actually make some shit happen, a call and accountability for me to make my shit happen and to just be excited. I'm so excited about what's to come, what I'm building, what I'm creating. It's a different type of creation. Learning AI and implementing it and building systems, and it's all super exciting. And again, this new part of my life where it's not just about cool videos anymore. It's about real impact, real change, real communities. I'm super excited. You can't not like this view. You can't. Truthfully, I'm probably going to film here some more, but I think that's all for this video. If this resonated with you and you want to see more like this, I hope so. Am I still going to do it? Yes. Comment below No.Redo and let's start this shit. Let's keep it going. More on what's to come. Again, I've been hesitant on posting things because there's nothing to show for it yet. It's still in the process of being built. I have the app and I'm putting it in and I'm doing the things. It's not perfect yet, but I'm so sick and tired of waiting until it's perfect. So if you want, I don't even know if I can promise this, but beta access, like you got it, my friend. We'll make it happen. Cheers. Again, thanks for being here and thanks for listening. And come to Hawaii, man. This is going to go on like the PS side of this thing. Speaking to perfection, holy shit, I've been a filmer for 5 years and I didn't even realize I was filming at like 12,800 ISO that whole time. Luckily it's the S3 and it's gonna be fine. And I was filming on 3600 Kelvin like from the other night from this wedding. Oh my gosh. Check your settings. I left this morning without my SD cards. I had to turn around. This shit is just real life. Life lessons lived, learned, and you're gonna keep on learning them. You're gonna keep on loving them. You're gonna keep on making mistakes. And the truth is it doesn't stop. There's no hump to get over. We all do it. So anyways, I thought that was funny and that you needed to hear it or someone did. So